Yesterday, I finished to read The Atomic Habits by James Clear for the second time, and I decided that it would be wonderful to create a video and to share with you some tips on how I apply all these tips from this book as an artist. For those of you who are for the first time here, my name is Ala. I'm a sketch illustrator and watercolorist, and from this 2025, I'm a digital artist too. So let's jump in. Many people say that artists are born, but I repeat it on every video of mine. I really believe that artists are those who work on their artistic field day by day and not those who are born. Because if you remember, all of the kids are drawing, but not all of the kids are staying drawing during the whole time. So many of the kids are just living it, and maybe in the future as an adult, they are just come back to the drawing, but it is within a very fewer percentage. And if coming back to the way of how to become an artist and how to create a beautiful art piece is not about doing a piece of art just once in a year, but it is about doing it day by day and improving your skills on a daily basis. And in today's video, I want to share with you more about consistency, how to create a habit for this consistency, and how it will improve your skills as an artist. Why I read this book for the second time? Mainly because I wanted to find out if I missed something or how I could adjust my habits in the best way to me and to create a beautiful time management for me and to enjoy the time as an artist, to enjoy time as a worker, and to enjoy time as a mom of two boys as well, and of course uh, as a wife of my husband. Once I was reading the book for the second time, I found out that I missed totally the concept of improving 1% at a time and not just creating the habits that will have a really short run. Many times I create habits that I feel like I want to have results in a short time. And when I say short time, it means like 2 or 3 months and not longer. But in this book, it's about consistency and it's about working in a longer path, like for example, 1 year, 10 years, and so on, till you will become the person that you wish to become. By the end, I found out that yes, I became the person that I proposed to myself like several years ago when I read it for the first time. For example, earlier I was sharing on my YouTube channel about bullet journal. Now I removed these videos, but a long time ago I was sharing with you my bullet journal journey and how I practice the habit tracker on each of the month and which habits I apply. And each month I was trying to change slightly. Some of the habits I was trying to maintain, but other habits I was just moving around and changing those depending on the goal that I had for that month or for the next 2 or 3 months. So one of the habits that I want to get in is sketching at least 5-10 minutes in Procreate during every day till I become better in this part. In your case, if you're a traditional artist, I advise you to try to draw at least 5 or 10 minutes per day, for example, in a sketchbook. And I already had a challenge in my Instagram about doing drawing for 15 minutes and something easier. You don't have to draw something very complicated or to look for an inspiration. You just have to take, for example, to draw a table or to draw a chair or whatever you have in the house. Something easy but affordable to draw it in 5 minutes. And drawing 5 minutes a day, it will make a simple progress. Even if you won't see any results during maybe first week, I'm sure that you will see it within the first month. Your lines will be more confident in drawing and the drawings will look better and better. In my case, I suppose that I will progress in Procreate more and more. As well, another thing that I really loved about this book, it was about the 4 laws of behavior change. So what does it mean? It means that we have several laws that will create this habit to make it happen. Because many times you will say, oh, I feel really tired and I don't want to sketch even 5 minutes. I better scroll through Instagram reels or YouTube shorts just to enjoy my time, and that's it. So the first law is make it obvious. you should prepare all your space for creating. For example, if you are a traditional artist, you should have a specific space where you already have a sketchbook, where you already have your pencils, where you already have your paintbrushes if you are working with watercolors or acrylics, that you just can sit down and start drawing it and start doing it. In my case, it would be that I would have iPad always on the table and ready to start drawing at any time. If your house is small enough and you don't have enough space to create a specific table for the drawing, then what you can do, you can create some post-its. You just can have a habit planner like a paper on front of your face, or if you want, you can have it in daily planner that 5 minutes I dedicate to draw it. So you should prepare this to make it obvious. The second law, it is making it attractive. It is supposed to be with another habit or with another thing that make you pleasant. For example, if you really like to listen for podcasts, then you can put your podcast and to draw it at the same time. Or for example, you like to listen Spotify and you have your preferable lists of music, but you don't have time to listen it during the work and you listen only when you are going outside or whatever you are doing by the house. So you can include during this time to draw something or to have 5 minutes of relaxation and to enjoy your time as an artist. Another way that you can create your space more attractive, you can create it as inspiring. You can take and print some, for example, some beautiful works that you found out on Instagram, on Pinterest, or on any other social media, and you would like to draw it like this artist, then you can just print it and to have it on a visual board and to enjoy this space where you are surrounded with beautiful drawings. For example, in my case, I really like my background. I prepared this background with a lot of love, and this made me feel really comfortable to draw in this room and to enjoy my time. The third law, it says that make it easy, so you should have a response, because if the habit that you create, it is difficult. For example, imagine that you don't have paper to draw, or you don't have pencils, or you don't have the paintbrushes, or you miss something, for example, to draw it. Obviously it will be difficult because you won't go to the store to buy it, or you won't make this extra part to enjoy just drawing 5 minutes. You can even start with not with 5 or 10 minute sketch. You can start with 2 minute sketch and to start with just drawing a line or several lines just to enjoy some contemporary art and to draw anything provisionary. You don't have to draw something specific during the one day, for example. Just make it a habit, that make it that you put yourself and draw it. And another thing that I usually know that many artists have, they are feeling overwhelmed with a blank canvas, and it is okay, because many of us are afraid to draw something not beautiful on a beautiful paper, on a good high quality paper. So instead, if you don't feel comfortable to draw on a huge paper, on a good quality paper, what you can do, you can just draw it in a sketchbook or in a simple paper that you have in any journal or in any notebook that you are using day by day. So don't focus only on drawing it on a proper paper with a proper materials and just to be perfect. The fourth law is make it satisfying, and it is about giving yourself a reward. The cup of coffee or the cup of tea can be the reward by the end of doing the work, or you can do it during that time that you, for example, are drawing. So it depends on how you wish it to happen. Another reward you can create, for example, I already mentioned that you can create a calendar with your habit and to touch it or to cross it. And one of the pleasant moments is after doing this habit, it is to cross it over the day that you accomplished this habit. I would say that this is the most satisfying part in my bullet journaling when I was doing habit checking. Sometimes I was doing like 12 habits during the day, and it was crazy. But the pleasant moment was to create these crosses and to say, okay, I did these habits during this day. But I don't advise you to go with so many habits. Later I will speak you why. As well, you can share your progress on your social media, and that people who follow you to see that you are doing it on a daily basis and that you enjoy the moment of drawing and staying as an artist and being an artist. You can create a specific folder with finished art pieces, and in this way you will see how quick you are growing as an artist. And after 2 or 3 months, I really advise you to watch your first work and your last work. You will see the huge difference and the huge satisfaction of the works that you did. One of other things that I really enjoyed about reading in this Atomic Habits is about breaking bad habits. And I would say that everyone nowadays have these bad habits overall, about scrolling social media, looking something new and new and new over and over the time, and we just in this way procrastinate a lot the work. And these kind of distractions make us feeling with anxiety. And apart from this, we are not feeling good about ourselves, as we usually compare ourselves with others, and this is a bad habit too. I really advise you, for example, that during the time that you are drawing, you remove everything, all the distractions out. For example, the phone, you can take it out, or other things that are doing you to think on your bad habits. One of the things that it is recommended in this book is that if you are not able to remove your bad habit, you have to change it with a good habit, or at least to make it less attractive. And for example, if you just take a phone and you want to scroll your Instagram or your social media, you just have to say it in the voice that I'm scrolling now on Instagram and I will lose 30 minutes at least, even if I think that I will lose 5 minutes only. And in this way you will voice it, and you will come to cautiousness, and it will help you to see that you are introducing a bad habit in your daily life. And instead of this, just say to yourself, okay, I will leave now my phone and I will be doodling for 5 minutes, even if on social media I would stay up for more than 5 minutes. The last of the things that I really enjoyed about the book, it was about the creating the systems. So the habits is not about only the small things that you are doing daily on a daily basis, but it is about the whole system on how these habits are changing your future self, and how these habits are helping you to become the person you want to be. You should have a goal if you want to draw. For example, one of the goals can be, I want to become an artist. In my case, it would be, I want to become a digital artist that are doing very great works in Procreate. In your case, it can be that I just want to finish 10 works in watercolors, or I just want to finish 10 works in sketches, and that's it. So you should look which of the goals is proper for you and how you can achieve this goal. Another trick here is to set identity-based habits. For example, if you are just only starting to draw, you should say, I'm an artist. You don't have to say that I'm a beginner or I'm just starting to draw. No, you just have to mention that I'm an artist, that your consciousness and unconsciousness believe in it, and that you are doing your progress on a daily manner till you become the person that you wish to become. Recap keys that I was talking in today's video was about creating small habits. Don't go with really huge habits. Maintain the 4 laws of creating the habit. Break the bad habits and improve your systems. And create your identity that you want to become after having these habits. I encourage you to start small, to start with drawing with 5 minutes, then with 10 minutes, and then with 15 minutes. And as well, I encourage you to start with 2 or 3 habits as much, not too many. So write me in the comments down below which will be your habit that you will start today after listening this video. As well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to like this video and share your thoughts on how you enjoyed watching such kind of videos with me. If you have any questions as well, you can ask me in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and create good habits. Bye.